We found a location that did drive-through tests. So we got there, we were in line for maybe, an hour to 2 hours?
Oh, it was long.
It was
like 3.5 hours that we were in line.
Yeah.
Like a giant line of cars.
Ooh. What's up, brother?
So we're sitting here in the longest line. I think we are probably about 2/3 of the way through. But if you look, there's like cars all the way down to where those houses end, and then they go around and then they come back. And basically what we're doing, we are here in Albuquerque. Obviously at this point, like everything on the tour has been canceled, which is, it's of course the right thing to do. But we've been out and about and we're all feeling healthy, which is great. But we also know that you can carry this virus without showing symptoms. So we're doing what we think is the responsible thing, and we're going to a drive-through test clinic to all get tested. Art, how long have we been waiting?
About 2 hours now?
Yeah.
2 hours.
So at this point, we're probably dedicating half of a day to making sure that we're honestly like being the most responsible humans that we can, and also not endangering our loved ones when we get home.
It was pretty much out around the corner of the block, so we got in line, and as soon as we got close to the testing area, they had like tents set up. Everyone was in like hazmat gear and covered up from head to toe, and it was very surreal. It honestly felt like we were in a movie. At least that's how I felt. I felt like, dude, we're in a movie. Like, what's going on here?
It was crazy. And they almost didn't test us, actually. They were basically just like, well, none of you are symptomatic, so... And like, they took all of our temperatures, none of us had a fever,
Yeah.
and we were like, but that's kind of the thing about this, right? Is that you can be a carrier and not be symptomatic. And they were about to turn us away, and I was just like, look, I know you're busy, I know you're dealing with, like, all of this unprecedented stuff the same as any of us, but we are all potentially going back to different households back in LA. We've been on the beginning of our tour, and I kind of explained all the contact that we've had with people who potentially are carrying this as well. And I made the case for the vehicle, and end of the day, they allowed one of us to be tested.
Yep.
And
that was me.
And we volunteered Art.
Yep. I was the guinea pig.
No, but in all seriousness, there was good reason for that. Art has
absolutely.
2 small children, and
Absolutely.
you know, worst case scenario, I can quarantine from my wife. The guys can quarantine from their girlfriends, but it's going to be really hard to quarantine when you have 2 kids who've missed their dad for a couple weeks. So
Right.
we felt it best to make sure at least Art was the one who got tested, and basically they said since we'd been in such close proximity in the van, 1 test was going to be good enough.
Right.
Which I question whether that's really true, but hey, it worked out, right?
Yeah, totally. I mean, but they also said we'll get the results in 48 hours, right?
Yeah.
And we did it. We got the tests in 4 days. Because I think I got it on Monday, like the week that we were back, Monday. And so we got back to LA, and I went straight to our studio because I was worried. I was like, do we have it? Do we not have it? So I pretty much went to the studio, and I called my wife and picked up some stuff from the house and went to the studio and slept there because I didn't know if I had it or not. And luckily, we didn't have it.
Yeah.
Results came back negative. And yeah.